Homeschooling is a gift, and I want my kids to love learning as much as I love teaching them. And we've built a rhythm that includes Bible time, read alouds, and all the right subjects. But some mornings still felt flat, like we were showing up but not lighting up. Therefore, I started using Discovery Decks from the Waldock Way. And now my kids are asking to start school, not dragging their feet. Hey friends, I'm Wendy, a homeschooling mom of 5, soon to be 6, and today I want to share a resource that has brought so much joy and connection and curiosity into our homeschool, the Waldock Way Discovery Decks. If you've ever had a day where your lesson plan felt too rigid or your child asked a question that led you completely off track, welcome to the club. Sometimes those off-track moments, they're the best part of homeschooling. And that's exactly what these Discovery Decks invite. Natural learning sparked by real curiosity. So let's start with the basics. Discovery Decks are a beautifully designed set of 20 cards, each one centered around a theme kids are naturally curious about. We've used ones from the ocean, space, human body, how things work, and more. Each card has a question like, why do we get goosebumps? Why is the ocean salty? How do space suits work? And here's what makes them stand out. Each card also includes a QR code that links to a kid-friendly video. So it's not just a question, they can actually explore the answers. It's a built-in spark for critical thinking, independent learning, and rabbit trails you actually want to follow. Let me walk you through how we use them, because these decks are so flexible. We start our day with Bible, prayer, and then my little ones get to do a Discovery Decks. Each child gets to pull a card and we talk through it as a family. It's calm, they look forward to it. It's such a bonus for their day. It's the dessert that they get at the end of doing well. It sets a tone of wonder before we open up our main curriculum. It's very much interest-led learning, so if a card really sparks something, we'll chase it. We've pulled out library books, drawn diagrams, built Lego models, or even just let the kids explain what they've learned in their own words. It's amazing what one question can unlock. We've also used it on the go. They're great for car learning. I keep a deck in my bag, perfect for waiting rooms and grocery pickup lines or travel, and sometimes I'll let the kids read the questions out loud and have them guess what they think the answer is before we scan the code. On days when I need a little extra margin, hello, I'm gonna have a newborn soon, I can hand my 2nd grader the card and say, pick a question, watch the video, and draw about what you learned. So no prep, no pressure, and she's still learning. Since we started using the Discovery Decks, I've seen real changes in my 1st and 2nd grader. They're asking better questions, not just what is, but why do you think that happens? Or could that be different on another planet? They're more engaged in learning, and I'm not begging them to sit down anymore. They bring me their decks and they're remembering more and more because they're involved in the process and they're not just passively listening. And best of all, they feel like partners in their learning. They're not just being taught, they're discovering. So they're like scientists. And to be honest, my 5th grader this year absolutely loved them too, almost as much as my 1st and 2nd grader. Let me be real, it's not just about what the kids get out of it. Here's how it's helped me. Number 1, it fills gaps with purpose. When a subject ends early or lessons just don't land, a card gives us a meaningful zero prep instruction. Also, I use it as a bribing tool. So if my kiddo is like just having a hard day where they really don't want to get their work done, I'm like, hey, let's hurry up and finish so that we can get to do a Discovery Decks. In addition to that, it gives me margin. I don't always have the energy to build elaborate science units. I never have the energy to do that, but I can open a card and talk about frogs or clouds or bones for 10 minutes, okay? It supports multi-age learning. Like I said, my 1st and 2nd and 5th grader can use the same deck at their own level. And that's huge for me when it comes to teaching multiple kids. I really tend to gravitate towards things that can keep the interest of multiple age groups. In addition to that, it strengthens connections, y'all. We laugh, yes, we get things wrong, and then we learn together. It's made homeschool fun again. I always want to bring it back to the bigger picture. Using Discovery Decks has reminded me that curiosity is a gift from God. Our children were made to wonder, to explore, to see the world and say, wow, look at what the Lord has done. I'm not trying to force faith into every science question, but I am pointing their curiosity back to the Creator. Even a simple card that says, how does your heart work, becomes a moment of awe. He knit them together. He designed that heart. And now they get to discover it card by card. So if you're looking to bring joy back into your homeschool day, if you need to find something that works for tired days and busy seasons or independent learning time, if you want your child to light up again, y'all, then I highly, highly recommend the Waldock Way Discovery Decks. They're affordable, open and go, and beautifully made. But more than that, they meet your kids right where they're already curious. You'll find the link below along with a list of decks we're using this year and a discount code. They're very affordable. Mama, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to have the answers. You just need to create space for discovery and let your child's curiosity do the rest. And that's what these decks do so beautifully. If this video helped you, would you share it with another homeschool mom? Like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with which decks you'd want to try or your favorite way to spark curiosity in your homeschool. And remember, you don't have to teach it all. You just have to steward the wonder. Watch this next video to see the subjects that I just don't teach.